Hello, class. As we continue to work on this, actually, I think what I want to do now is work on line weights. And this is, an important lesson. While some of the things we've done here are just good, useful for learning Illustrator, this particular video, you're going to use really if you integrate any CAD or Revit work into a presentation board. It's the basis of how you might do this. And I think that the great thing about using Illustrator is the lines are editable. And so you can change things like color, which you might do, or more importantly, line weights to really enhance certain things in your drawing and make them look really good. And there's multiple ways of enhancing your line weights, and I'll let you sort of work through it as you need to. But for starters, you're going to have to unlock the layer that contains all your lines. In my case, it's this one at the top called CAD. And you could go ahead because they are all selectable. I can click on any line here and it's telling me it's black. It's telling me it has a stroke thickness of this thickness. If you don't see your strokes, again, Windows strokes will pull it up and you can go and edit it, right? Now, that could be one line at a time if you need to. You could delete a line, you could add a line, you can just draw in Illustrator, which is the great thing. Now, one thing I might want to do if you want to do things holistically and you've set up okay lines in AutoCAD, maybe they're not perfect, but you have them on different layers with different line thicknesses, you can sort of do things holistically. So in the CAD that I provided, I had the outline of the house all on the same layer. So you can click on any one of those outline lines and you can go to select same stroke weight and it'll select everything that has that same stroke weight from AutoCAD. And then I can go ahead and make it thicker. So I am going to go ahead and make this thicker. I might go a bit bold and make it like 2 point, make it very graphic, just like that, right? And you could say, well, maybe I want some more things in here. Maybe I want the corner planes to also be thick or whatever the case might be. You can do things like if I came in, maybe, this will be interesting, I think, on this drawing anyway. I'm going to select the brick lines, which again, I purposely made as a thin layer in AutoCAD. So I could select one, go to select, same, stroke weight, it selects all of these. Instead of making them black, I'm going to go ahead and make them white. So as if they're brick lines and keep them very subtle like that. You can maybe change the thickness too. I don't think I need to. They can be very subtle, but just reverse those out makes them a little more prominent. And quite honestly, when we get more into board layout, it's not uncommon that you take CAD plans or CAD elevations and make the line weights white instead. And so that's all it takes. It's selecting the lines and turning the color right there in the stroke to white. So it's a very useful tool. So you might see other things that you need to edit in line weights. Perhaps I can make darker my standard line weight, so I can select any one again, select same stroke weight, and I can come over here and play with whatever I think they might need to be, maybe 0.5. Now that's definitely too strong. I don't like that, so I'll undo it. Maybe try 0.5, just a little thicker. Sure, I'll go with that. That looks nice. And I'll keep the siding the same. So, go ahead and play with your line weights as needed to make them bold. Again, the important part of this lesson is that that's useful anytime you're doing Illustrator work and can really go quickly and be to your advantage. So get used to changing line weights and line colors right here in Illustrator. Useful tool. All right, now when I come back in the next video, we're almost done. We're just going to add a little bit more content to the background of this guy.